hi to my doggy. You guys doing good? I'm at the beach. This is where I live. I walk here every day. It's gorgeous. I love it. How's your quarantine going? Good, says Juan. Hi, Juan. Hello, Bakar. This is Izzy. Butcher? I don't know how to pronounce your username. I'm sorry. What's new, you guys? You are good. Thanks. Just wanted to chat with you real quick. A lot of people are asking, like, what's going on with cryptocurrency and how to make money, and people have all sorts of questions like that right now. And those are all really, really, really good questions, which I'm going to do my best to answer right now. Surviving. I know, Juan. I know. We're all in this together, right? So a lot of people would think that cryptocurrency would be higher right now, and I think the reason why it's not is because usually people would put money into crypto if the value of the dollar is dropping. But because we're in like a pandemic, a worldwide pandemic, I think people are just trying to get liquid in every way possible. And I think they just wanted to sell all their investments, whether it be in the stock market or cryptocurrency. She's just giving me a bath. To get liquid so that, you know, people don't freak out. Here, I'm gonna face this way so you guys can see the ocean. So I think that's what's going on. People want to know when crypto will go up. Obviously, no one has a crystal ball. You know, I think people need to feel like safe enough to put money into something besides essential needs like food and, you know, basic necessities, like flashlights and whatever you think is necessity, like toilet paper, you know, stuff like that. You guys have questions? I wanted to talk about, like, everybody wants to know how to make money right now. And some people are unemployed. We were doing good before coronavirus. I know, Juan. A lot of people are unemployed right now and don't really know what to do or how to make money. Some people are just relying on one source of income, which is obviously not a good idea. Hopefully more people understand that now that we are here in this state of emergency on this pandemic. But you know, I talk about this a lot as an entrepreneur. It is so essential that we have multiple streams of income. So one thing that hasn't really been that affected by this coronavirus, which is the specific name for it, the coronavirus is actually the family of viruses that this specific one is in. This specific one is COVID-19. Corona in Latin means crown, and in the virus, if you look under an electron microscope, it has like a crown looking thing in it. So that's why they categorize these as coronaviruses, coronaviride. And this one specifically is COVID-19, a novel virus, which is a new virus that they've never seen before. And I hope that helps. A little bit of science. I am a microbiology geek. It was my favorite class in college. It was like an advanced class. It wasn't a class I had to take. Hi, Jason. How are you? What's new with you? So I like the science. I like the math. The reason why everything's shutting down is if you do the math, this thing doubles in every 3 days if you don't social distance. So if you do the math, that's the number of cases now times 2 to the 10th degree, which is basically times 1,024. So if you take today's numbers just in the US alone, times it, multiply it by 1,024, we'll have over 15 million cases in the US alone if we don't social distance. So obviously, you have to social distance. You know, we need to get our shit together and just do it, you know, because the longer we don't, the longer we're going to drag this on. Jason, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. What I actually was just getting to is that there is something that's making good money right now despite everything going on, and that's Forex. I'm in a couple things for Forex, and my favorite one before the coronavirus stuff was making about 30% return of your money monthly. And now with everything going on, it's making about 20 to 25, which is still really good. It's very consistent. So I highly recommend Forex for people that need a consistent income right now, which is pretty much everybody. I highly recommend Forex because it's not really affected. I don't know why my filter does that, sorry. It's not really affected by what's happening as much because it's buying and selling on values of money currencies such as yen and euro and dollar. Jason, I'll send you some information. And you can also make commission if you refer it to people. So there's 2 ways to make money with it, which is really cool. So yes, I'll DM you, Jason, or actually, can you DM me just in case I somehow get your name wrong? I don't know if I will or can, but just in case, DM me too. But anyway, that's my favorite right now because it's consistent. Unfortunately, crypto has just not been that consistent right now because, like I was saying earlier in this video, people are still, you know, wanting to get liquid in every way possible, and part of that is liquidating their crypto. So we don't know when that will go back up. No one really does. It might eventually if the dollar loses its value, which it can because so much money is being printed by the Fed right now and just poured into the market, and that could create a disaster eventually. So it's really good to hold on to Bitcoin and top 5 crypto. People ask what specific cryptos I recommend, and I always think the top 5 is really safe to tell people because they just have the most resources and they can do better in times like these. So, Juan, do you have any questions for me? Do you think the stock market will be in the red tomorrow? I mean, it's been in the red. I'm not even really looking at it at this point because it's been halting almost every day and red almost every day. I mean, it's going to go a little up and then down and then a little up and then down constantly for a while. No one really knows where the bottom is. One of my friends is a billionaire, said it's around 1,400. So, but we just don't know. So we can't say 100% for sure, and don't quote me on that, please. But, you know, even if you do get in now, and if it's not the bottom and you choose companies that you use on a daily basis, like Apple, Google, whatever, then, you know, you'll still make money long term. Maybe just short term, if it's not the bottom, you won't make money. But so that's just where it is right now. We just don't know, you guys, and it's not the time to freak out. It's the time to, you know, go within, and it's the time to brainstorm and come up with other ways of making money and connecting with your friends and family, FaceTiming with them, going to the beach. This is where I live. I love it here. So yeah, it's a marathon one, exactly. So I just wanted to come on here and make a quick video and just give you some basic ideas. Oh, and then there's some things I want you guys to remember, like when it comes to stock market, since you're focused on that right now. Remember that our president is highly invested in the hospitality business. Think about that. So our president is going to bail those companies out first. Airlines, stuff like that. So just know that that type of business is very important for our current president. So some people will say, well, what airline should I invest in? I would say if there's a specific airline that you like or take to do that, sometimes it's better if you wait until one declares bankruptcy, because you can get it so cheap, and they usually go up after bankruptcy, which is kind of crazy, but they do. Or to be safe, you could do an airline ETF, which has a bunch of airlines in it. It's called JETS, Jets, JETS. So that has a lot of the major airlines within it. So that's like a comfortable one, I think. Was doing like 35, and I think it dropped 60%. Last I checked, could be a little more or less right now at this very second, but 60% is a pretty big discount, and it will go up. The airlines will get bailed out. So something to think about. You probably want to invest before they get bailed out, because once they get bailed out, probably go up higher. Again, don't know, but I would recommend getting involved in the hospitality industries. You're very welcome. Lift weight, lift lightweight. And I was also talking about what's up, Lenore? I was also talking about Forex. Forex is very consistent right now because it has nothing to do with people investing. It's more just about like prices of currencies going up and down and betting against them with a bot. So if you're interested in making 20 to 25% return on your money monthly, I have a really good Forex system that does it. I have a couple different ones. One is making that, and it's a little more difficult to sign up because of security. And then there's another one that's easier to sign up, but making a little less return of your investment. So it just depends if you want convenience and obviously making less. So just DM me, and I'm happy to send you some information. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Stay inside, please. Social distance. We get this over with so much faster. And I love you guys. If you didn't watch this whole video, then watch the replay so you can get all the information. I even spoke on a little bit of science on the virus because I'm a science geek. All right, I love you guys. I hope you're doing well. Delivery, yeah. You kind of want to focus on stuff that has a really big discount right now, because you'll get more of a return. But that's just my 2 cents. All right, you guys, talk to you soon. Bye.